Hi guys, quick video for you. This is an update of the X4 Pro Hubsan. Just going to show you what I've done recently. It's not going to be a long video, so I'm going to get straight into it. But just before we move on, I'd just like to say thank you to any subscribers which subscribe to my channel. Really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys. Right, what have we done at the Hubsan then? Since last time, it's only been a few weeks since I've done another mod. I've got myself a 3D printer, which you can see on my channel, and I've been working away, and it's been working pretty much every day, doing 2 or 3 hour runs. So one of the things I wanted to print was the external battery bracket or holder or shelf or whatever you want to call it. As you can see there, I've printed this one out and it works really good. I printed a few. Excuse me. The first one was a little bit flimsy, so I've strengthened it up. I'll put this on Thingiverse and I'll have the links down below at the bottom of the video. So why do I want to do this then? Obviously the reasons is the batteries what come with this thing are these, which are the 7000s. Is it 7000 mAh? Yeah. I've got 3 of these, hence this is number 3, and I try to cycle them. And they're really good batteries. They last just short of 25 minutes with a parachute on, maybe 24, 23, but anyway, a good 20 minutes without even worrying, which is really good. Only downside of these is the price, and also getting them. I'm in the UK. If you buy them in the UK, £65 ish, which is a lot for a battery that could fail, or it could drop or damage it. But anyway, I've got 3 of them. If you get them somewhere else like China, you're in the region of £40–45 ish, which is a lot cheaper, but still wait time, and customs are a bit funny on batteries as well. So anyway, I've got 3 of those, but what I decided to do is put different ones on. So I bought this one to try. Now this one's a 5000 mAh. It's a Fluorion one. This one is what is it again? It is 25C. Yeah, and this one is 25C also. But obviously you're dropping down to 5000, so you're losing quite a bit of power. I'm getting a good 15 minutes out of this, and that one I'm getting 20 to 25 minutes depending on how you fly around. So 15 minutes for the price of this battery. I paid, I think it was £20, so I could have 3 of these. So to me it just makes sense to have, I'd rather have 3 of these, and if one goes I've got 2 left. Well, if that goes, I've got to bin it really, and maybe might have to take some cells out, but yeah. So, and I've used this half a dozen times and it's been fine. So that fits inside, and that's why I built this battery strap and cut it out so it fits in the front, which I showed you in the last video, which you can see a link below. But then I wanted, I found this one, a multi-star one. It's a 10G. Now this one's 5200, so we're getting a bit better, so 200 milliamps more, but it's only 10C. You can get them in 20C and 25. I'm getting a good 15 minutes out of this as well, but it seems to be more punch out of this one than it does in this one. But that doesn't really bother me, because this is just a camera platform. A lot of hovering, a lot of just moving around gently. There's not a great deal of power required just to sustain the hover. So I'm getting a good 15 minutes out of this one. The only problem is it's wider. It won't fit in the back of the. Just too wide. Yeah. So I had this thing lying around, and I only paid about maybe £15 for this, including delivery, which is like, it's nothing. So I'd rather have like 4 of these hanging around. Anyhow, printed this out, so now it goes on the tray at the bottom, just like that. Couple of straps, which is just in a bit of Velcro, as you can see there. I'm getting 15 minutes. Everything works, and I'm just holding the camera, so sorry about that. So I just put the Velcro on. I'm not going to put the Velcro on now because I'm only on got one-handed. I've got this camera just held on. It goes something like that, and then it actually moves back and forward so you can get the CG right. Yeah, as you can see there, CG is pretty good. Camera works. And I had another problem once I've done that. It's really stable. I printed this out of ABS and I've got the link to that on Thingiverse. What I've done is to get the power up there, I just made a cable up. This is an external cable, there it is there. Fits under that one. I've got loads of room inside now. So I took that in. Just put the camera down a second. Took all this in. There's loads of space in there now. I just leave all that in there. I cut a little nick into the door. So when it shuts, if I can get it shut like that, there's a little just nick at the side. And then I bring this round. I'm not going to plug it in, but you can have it where you want. And it just goes something like that. So as you can see, I haven't velcroed the battery down, I thought it's going to move. And it's really neat, and it works. So I just thought some of you might be interested in that. And it's keeping your options open. So when I go to the flying field, I'm going to fly, and I want the options of if once I've dev run down, and it gives you the option to buy different ones. With this setup, you could make a wider one. Some of them are quite, the width of them maybe 60 odd millimeters. Some of them are 62. So I made the cradle this a little bit wider, and it's solid. So might be worthwhile. So I just thought you might want to know about that. So done that. One other thing while I'm here is on the controller, because I've got this 3D printer. I printed some of these things out. Just some covers for when it goes in the bag, it doesn't damage them. I just pop on and off. You can get them off Thingiverse. I don't think I've got the link, but if you just type in Hubsan X4, I just put in an Hubsan X4 controller, and it comes up with these, and they just pop on, and it just protects it a little bit more. And I also printed out one of these to try out. I've never tried it yet. Just drops on, and it should bounce some of the signals which you've missed back into there, onto there. It should work. It's got to work. And what I've done is I just printed that out in normal PLA, and I just got some kitchen tin foil which you cook the chicken in, and I just glued it on, spray glue, and that should stay put. Should work. I'll try that out sometime. Just before I go, someone requested how did I cut out some of the foam on my bag. Now I just tried like a knife, like Stanley knife, or something like a long blade, and it made a mess of it. So I bought one of these things, which is a hot knife. Yeah, and it's what a difference. It just means that you can cut squares out. I mean, I didn't cut that out, but I cut this out, and I cut that out. It goes down about 6 inches long, so you can turn it over and do the other side. Cut out nice slots. I cut out a slot here, cut out a slot there, and I also cut out bits and bobs to make this go in easier. But just for instance, if you wanted to make some space for an Allen key or something, really good. And what I bought it for, as you can see, there's some red on the end. That's red plastic. So if I print something out and it's not quite right, I can actually trim the plastic down of a print. So that's why I bought that. Anyhow guys, I thought you might be interested in that. Please leave a like or subscribe. Any comments, leave it in the section below. I'm really interested to see if anybody would print one of these out and use it. I've had this flying in the garden. I haven't flew it up at the field or anywhere decent, just in the garden, and it's rock steady. One good thing about it is the weight's all at the bottom, so now you've got the props at the top and it's hung below. It's a really stable platform because it's hasn't got the battery at the top. And also if you've got the battery low down there, obviously it's going to have a magnetic field. The magnetic field of this battery should be lower, away from all the electronics, so it's got to be a win-win situation that. So I'm really interested if you leave any comments. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching.